Hello and welcome back to the channel, guys. So today we're going to be testing the RTX 5070 Ti Gigabyte WINDFORCE edition of the card. I'm also going to be testing the RX 9070 XT PowerColor Hellhound edition of the card. I'm also going to be testing the RX 9070 SAPPHIRE Pulse mod of the card. I'm going to be using a 9000X 3D and I'm going to be using 32GB of DDR5. It's going to be a 4K test in 4 newest games, and I will add Stalker 2 Heart of Chernobyl, the 1.6 patch that came out. Alright guys, let's get into the video. Right guys, so we're starting out with Silent Hill F running at 4K, Dlss and Fsr On quality, very high settings, and we're seeing that the 5070 Ti is around 12 to 13 FPS faster than the RX 9070, and it is about 5 to 6 FPS faster than the 9070 XT. All the 1% lows seem to be very decent so far, but I know later in the game there will be a lot of stuttering. I hope they do fix it. I've not actually finished the game yet, like I've not even actually started playing the game fully, so I will, if I do future videos on this game, I will report back to you guys and tell you how it was running. But as of right now, I'm still finishing Dying Light the Beast, so I've not actually started playing this game properly. But I do hope they fix the stuttering, because I have seen quite a lot of videos, and it's a UE5 title though, so I'm not surprised that it's stuttering. And also I hope they add maybe like frame generation into this game, because it will minimize the stuttering as well. So I do hope they do add that in the game. We'll see, of course, if they do add it in. Right guys, so we have Dying Light the Beast running at 4K, Dlss and Fsr native, and high settings to max settings in the game. And we're seeing that the 5070 Ti is slightly faster than both of these cards, 10 to 15 FPS faster than the 9070, and around 4 to 5 FPS faster than the 9070 XT. If you guys are playing on the NVIDIA cards, I would recommend to put reflex just on reflex and not on boost, because if you put it on boost, I've noticed there's so much stuttering in the game. Like I played this game for 15 hours like that with the 5090, and I kept stuttering constantly, and when I just put it on reflex, it was so much better now. Like it stutters once in a while and it's just so much more smoother. And on the 9070 XT, I played for 4 or 5 hours, something like that, and it was literally very smooth, guys. So yeah, I was really impressed with the performance and how the game was running. So yeah, really good performance on these cards. Right guys, next up we have CRONOS The New Dawn running at 4K, Dlss and Fsr On quality, high settings, max settings in the game. And we're seeing that the 9070 XT is slightly faster than 5070 Ti. It's around 4 to 5 FPS faster, and the RX 9070 is about 2 FPS slower than the 5070 Ti and about 7 to 8 FPS slower than the 9070 XT. I have finished this game on the 5090, guys, and I did use MFG ×4. It was a really good experience for me, but I do have to say there is stuttering when you go into a new area, as we saw in the video here. You do stutter sometimes when it's loading in a new area. I will say that this game is pretty unoptimized, but if you do have a decent PC, I would recommend picking up, because it's a fantastic game. I really did enjoy playing this game. It was a really good game, but it's just sadly it does stutter quite a bit, and it is a UE5 title, so that's another thing. But also have to mention on the 9070 XT and the 9070, I couldn't enable Fsr 4 for some reason. I restarted the game, I restarted Fsr 4, turned the game on and off for like 30-40 minutes. I could not get it to work whatsoever. On the 5070 Ti, the game does look better, but what can you do, guys? We're just using 3.1 Fsr on the 9070 XT and the 9070. Right guys, so we're in the wonderful Borderlands 4 running at 4K, Fsr and Dlss on quality, very high settings, and we're seeing around 3 to 4 FPS difference between the 5070 Ti and the 9070 XT, and the 9070 is around 6 to 7 FPS slower than the 5070 Ti and the 9070 XT. We are seeing the big power draw difference between the 5070 Ti and the 9070 XT. Again, to be fair, because in the CRONOS The New Dawn we saw a big difference as well, like 100 nearly watts. And in this game, we're seeing around 70 to 80 watts difference between the 5070 Ti and the 9070 XT, which is a pretty significant difference, I have to say. The 1% low seems to be way worse on the 5070 Ti as well, compared to the 9070 XT and even the 9070. It's still going to be bad on all the cards. This game is just really unoptimized, and I'm just not happy about the performance, because it doesn't look that good, this game. This is the big issue that I have. It just doesn't look that good. I know CRONOS The New Dawn wasn't running really well as well. I mean, it was really bad performance as well, but at least that game looks really good. Like, it looks insane, honestly, compared to this game that just looks, really cartoonish, and it just runs like absolute garbage. I would recommend some frame duration in this title just for the best experience. Lastly, we have Stalker 2, Heart of Chernobyl, run at 4K, FSR, Dlss on quality and epic settings. And this is the bonus game, guys. This is the 1.6 patch as well. And we're seeing that the 5070 Ti stuttered right from the start, 4 FPS straight away. All the cards are going to have stutters in this game, though. I do have to say, like, this game has been stuttering constantly in all the GPUs that I've tested. But it does seem to be worse on the NVIDIA cards for some reason. I don't know why, guys. Like, as you guys can see, just keep stuttering more and more on the 5070 Ti. You know, the 1% those are not looking fantastic on the 9070 XT and the 9070, but, you know, it's definitely not 4 FPS. So, and again, we are seeing the power difference again on the 5070 Ti versus the 9070 XT. The 9070 XT is pulling 70 to 80 watts more again, which is quite significant, though. I do have to say, like, it is actually quite a big difference there. And it is getting slightly less performance as well, around 4 to 5 FPS less. And the 9070 XT is struggling out quite a bit as well. It's a bit under 60 FPS here. I do really recommend frame generation for this title because it does run significantly better with frame generation. Also, you will get less stutters as well. Of course, when you go into a new area, it probably will stutter just like CRONOS the New Dawn does. It's just the UE5 titles, guys. It's always going to be stuttering when you go into new areas. So frame generation does help quite a lot with that. So I do recommend you guys using it. Right, guys. So at the end of the video, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have, please drop a like, comment, guys. Please help me out, honestly, because these videos take so much time to do and YouTube's just not pushing my videos for some reason. So if you guys please could drop a like and a comment, it would really help me out a lot. I'm gonna have to say, guys, the 9070 does such a great job considering how much cheaper it is than like the 5070 Ti and even the 9070 XT in, you know, some countries. Like, I mean, in the UK it's not that big of a difference, I would say, but in other countries there could be a massive difference between these cards, and seeing this performance that the 9070 offers is actually quite impressive, especially compared to the 5070 Ti. It gets not that much less frames than it, and it costs so much less as well. So it's really impressive, to be fair. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts below, guys, in the comments, and see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching.